Hello! Our 9 artists today chose very different ways to wow the judges with their self-portraits. Some wrapped up like they were on an Arctic expedition, others decided to bare all. So while we work out which way to turn the thermostat, make yourselves comfortable. It's a brand new episode of Portrait Artist of the Year. Last time, the judges picked Polly Pincott for her subtle yet emotive depiction of stage and screen actress Cush Jumbo.
I just can't believe that I've just been selected to go through. I'm just completely overwhelmed.
So who will join her to become the third artist through to the semi-final? Competing for the chance to win a £10,000 commission to paint multi-award-winning broadcaster Lorraine Kelly for the Portrait Gallery in Edinburgh are today's 9 artists. Trainee doctor Manveer Dobb, who studies in Warwick. Studio artist Ben Wilshaw Quinn from Bedford. Surrey-based teacher Rob Perry. And full-time artist Caroline Poole, who lives in rural Shropshire.
The anticipation has been killing me, so I'm just ready to get started and, yeah, paint.
The other artists taking on the 4-hour challenge are film studies student Shauna McAvoy from County Down, retired teacher Simon Painter, who hails from Darwin, Dublin dental student Rachel Chen, Bessie Kirkham, an artist and barista living in London, and Brogan Bertie, a leathersmith based in Margate.
To be taking part in Portrait Artist of the Year means everything to me, and probably also means everything to my mum, more importantly.
Deciding which artist will go through to the semi-final are the judges. Art historian Kate Bryan, curator Kathleen Soriano, and portrait artist Taishan Schierenberg. So here's our wall. Well, this first one, it is a bit chilly in here, isn't it?
You really feel that sense of wrapping herself, protecting her body.
It's an exquisite bit of painting. All the textures from the woolen hat to the interior of the hood, it's showing off the technical ability.
Very intriguing background.
It's so fantastic because it feels really believable, and yet at the same time, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, it's a gorgeous thing to look at.
How do you get into all these things?
Maybe you don't. Maybe there are people trapped inside them.
Oh, OK. Hostage painting.
I like the fact that the nose is almost in the centre of the canvas, kind of building us up to this monumental head, and then the line behind it is wonky, as if to say, I'm so focused in getting this painting down that I'm doing it exactly as is.
This feels like a holiday snap or an advert for nuts. I'm not sure which.
I thought it felt a bit sort of like an aviator from the 30s. And then you got the phone, and suddenly it drags you into the contemporary world.
I really like the way in which they played with texture. I love that light blue behind. It gives it lots of air and allows it to breathe.
This painting, I've given the title Blue Moon in my head.
You got this strange coloured body, but you do get its weight in the realistic coloured sheets and pillow. So it's a very strange combination of different techniques, different ways of recreating reality.
I really like the way this artist has used the white of the canvas, and not just the canvas itself, they've actually painted the white on. I think it allows it to be light, and then you encounter the density of all the skin tones.
It's a very severe framing device around this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it plays on different art historical motifs, but for me, it just looks like this lovely open window.
I'm totally taken with the reflections in the eyes. They really are windows to the soul in that painting.
I like an artist who enjoys materials they're working with. Usually with oil paint, you mix the white and that gives you the light. And what the artist is using here is a bit like watercolor, where they're using the white of the board underneath. It's a joy in terms of painting.
What a characterful face.
It's a very revealing self-portrait. And in this case, I love the signature, you know, that the artist is called painter is nominative determinism at its best.
It's sad, but it's also quite joyful at the same time.
Artists. Not only is your sitter a BAFTA-winning broadcaster, he's also a best-selling author with the ability to take us back in time. Please welcome one of the UK's most popular historians, Dan Snow.
Thank you so much for doing this. Hello.
Hello, Dan.
How are you? Oh, I'm very nervous.
You're nervous?
I'm nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Seeing yourself is always quite scary. I've got 3 brilliant people going to render images of me, and I hope it looks all right.
So, Dan, we asked you to bring an object that means something to you. What have you got with you?
Well, I've had this ship in a bottle since I was very little, and I used to look at it and just think of the excitement of sailing the high seas in a tall ship and how much I wanted to do that.
Lovely. Are you a fidgeter?
I fidget all the time. Sorry.
You'll have to kick him into shape, artist, and let him know if he's moving too much.
Yeah, just tell me off.
Your sitter today knows how to give a flawless performance. On the West End, he's played the title roles in Billy Elliot and Everybody's Talking About Jamie. And last year, his fancy footwork in the Strictly Ballroom garnered him a perfect 40 score. Please welcome the versatile Leighton Williams.
Hello. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Lovely to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Have a seat.
Woo! Babby.
I mean, we've got to talk about the feathers first of all.
Sorry, guys, this is a bit much.
They are fantastic.
Thank you.
Have you thought about the pose you're going to hold today?
I think I should keep it a little more simple, just a bit more. Is that simple? Because if I'm like halfway in the splits or something like that, I might get a bit stiff.
And what have you brought with you?
So this is my vocal steamer. I use this when I do shows to keep my vocals and voice sounding hopefully fabby. So it's had a life.
Your sitter today has walked on water, levitated above skyscrapers, and risen from the dead. He has entranced audiences around the world. Prepare to be amazed. It's Stephen Frayne, formerly known as Dynamo.
Pleased to meet you, Stephen. All right.
Welcome. How are you feeling?
I'm a little nervous, but these guys look like experts. I think I'm in safe hands.
Well, I hope so. What have you brought with you, Stephen?
There's a pack of cards inside a bottle. I've been known in my shows to put random things into other random things. You know, I've put mobile phones in bottles on the streets. The person whose phone goes in the bottle isn't so super happy about it, but everybody else seems to love it.
You're going to be a great sitter. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of your artist.
Thank you so much.
Artists, the time has come for us to watch you produce a portrait masterpiece in just 4 hours. Let the magic begin. Your time starts now.
Do you mind if I take some photos?
Of course, go
Thank
for
you.
it. Are you all happy with this pose, by the way?
It's perfect, yeah.
All right, Stephen, let's see if we can produce some magic for you. Can you just look at that shoulder there? Thanks very much.
Do you think that you'll be sat like this?
I don't know, what do you think? Should it just like straight on, or?
Yeah, all I ask is for your mouth to be closed. That's it.
Why are teeth really difficult?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love your stare. Would you look straight into the...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hello, Simon. You've gone off like a rocket.
Yes, seeing what I can do in the permitted time that
You
we've
don't
got.
hang about, do you? Is 4 hours going
No.
to be an issue?
I hope not, hope not. No, but I've done some practice.
Lancashire-based Simon Painter worked in education before retiring in 2021. His self-portrait in oils was painted in 9 hours and is based on a photo taken in a hotel bathroom. So, Simon, I've got to talk about this. Your name is Simon Painter.
Yes.
I mean, what do you do for a job?
I was an art teacher for 36 years.
You were an art teacher. So you're an art teacher called Mr. Painter.
Mr. Painter.
So you must have heard every joke under the sun about that.
Yes, the first day I was appointed, there was a huge tittering in the audience.
Right, yeah. What about Stephen's face?
Stephen's face is very good.
Have you been chatting at all?
We've had a chat.
Yeah.
He is from Yorkshire, you know, but I've let him off for today.
OK, you two need to just calm that down.
I will tell you a little bit about this boat next to me if you want.
Please do.
So this is a little bit like the ship Endurance that Shackleton sailed to Antarctica.
Absolutely thrilled with Dan as my sitter. Perfect sitter for me.
I was lucky enough to go and look for Endurance 2 years ago.
I normally have him on my headphones anyway, so it's really cool to be able to actually hear the guy in real life. Completely immersive.
Rob Perry is the Director of Art at a prep school in Surrey. His self-portrait in oils took 8 hours and was painted in between teaching lessons.
Rob, it's quite a particular image you've chosen
Yeah.
of Dan.
He has this kind of statuesque sense. I want to try and get that down,
Okay.
definitely.
I think what's great is that you've really created like a monumental head here. Me, Ty, and Kathleen love saying this phrase. But there's almost nowhere to hide with a painting like this. I mean, we are really in that face.
If I get lost here, it's going to take a long time to bring it back again.
Okay.
So to contain that likeness, I've got to keep checking it.
It sounds exhausting to just be so worried about every mark this early in the day.
But I think once I start putting paint on, I'm going to start feeling a lot more relaxed about the whole thing,
Okay,
definitely.
Brogan, I'm really surprised that you've gone quite large. What made you feel that you wanted to open up today?
I just loved the pose and the way he sat with his hands.
And how in heaven's name do you manage fluttering feathers?
We will find out.
OK.
I haven't done fluttering feathers before.
No.
Brogan Bertie is a leather worker based in Margate. His submission in oils took 5 hours, and he wanted the portrait to feel as if he had just caught his reflection in a passing car window.
With your self-portrait, you couldn't quite work out whether it was very, very fast and loose or whether it was very slow and precise.
I've been trying to do the 4-hour kind of time limit, and I found actually it's kind of unlocked a really nice thing for my own style.
And it's also compounded by the fact that you can see the brush marks as well.
Yes, for sure. It's kind of quite illustrative, I
Yeah.
think. I'm like almost a drawer by nature,
Okay.
and then my painting follows that.
Well, I can see that you started with a nice drawing with your brush. Looking forward to seeing that sort of presence emerge as the day goes on.
Some of his crew said, look, let's get off the ship here and start our journey. But Shackleton said, no, I want to sail as far as we can south so we don't have to carry all our gear and ski with all our gear. If we get off here, it would be another
I'm a
200
bit concerned that the face is such a tiny part of this composition, so I do want to give it more time than everything else. Once the proportions are in, everything should be smooth sailing.
Manveer Dobb studied Spanish and history before beginning her postgrad in medicine. Her self-portrait painted in oils took 1 month and is proudly displayed by her dad in the family home.
So Manveer, you've decided to do the whole of Dan.
Yeah.
What is he like as a sitter?
Oh, he's great. He just tells us stories, which I think is the best thing.
Having said that, it's a very active storytelling. Does that inform the painting?
It does, because from the get-go, he was just so kind. Even then, I just knew that I had to do something that was like a nice Dan. Like, because at first I was thinking, oh, he's a historian, and, you know, maybe I should paint him like one of the kings that he talks about. But I don't want to do that anymore.
So this is interesting. So this is not Dan, the public figure. This is Dan, your friend.
Yeah.
It looks like that. It looks very approachable.
The artists have been working for almost 1 hour.
I'm feeling good. There's obviously a lot to do and a lot that can go wrong, but for now, I'm happy with the foundation.
I'm not feeling worried. I'm reasonably pleased with what I've done so far. Obviously, 1 or 2 tweaks, minor adjustments along the way.
This stage is pretty crucial for me. I want to get it absolutely as accurately as I can get it. Inevitably, when you're being watched, there is a sense of pressure, but I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it.
Our 9 artists have been painting performer Leighton Williams, historian Dan Snow, and magician Stephen Frayne for 1 hour.
Bessie,
Yeah.
what music are you listening to?
Bob Dylan at the moment and The Strokes.
Sick.
Yeah. The object is really interesting. It feels like very connected to him. If I have time, then I'll definitely try and get the object in as well. I'm a pretty slow painter, so we'll see.
Bessie Kirkham recently graduated from Goldsmiths with a degree in fine art. Her self-portrait in oils took 3 months to complete and is in her signature colour. So, Bessie,
Yes.
talk me through the blue.
I just think everything looks better in blue.
If you work more in a colour, do you get to know the colour better?
Yeah, I mean, I feel very connected to blue now.
And you're wearing blue.
Yeah.
Got a bit of blue on your face.
Yeah. It's everywhere.
It is everywhere. Blue is all around us.
Blue is all around us.
So we're not going to be seeing swathes of yellow or pink.
No, no pink. I have an aversion
Really?
to pink, yeah.
Gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies, correct.
Yeah.
It was worked for the best that Stephen's dressed the way he's dressed.
I don't usually work in colour, so I've got the mid-tone in the linen panels, the black oil paint and the white chalk pastel to get all the tones.
National Film and Television School student Shauna McAvoy loves surrealist art. Her submission in oils took 50 hours and is her first ever self-portrait.
Shauna, I am mad about your self-portrait.
Thank you.
All done in that kind of grisaille. You're doing the same thing today with the grisaille, just working in this monochromatic.
Yeah, definitely. I work a lot in monochrome. I just like being able to achieve all the different tones with very little colour, putting very little on the canvas, but coming up with something interesting.
And so you don't have loads of time to do this kind of fantastical background. What's the alternative?
I really just want to get his character to come across and maybe some sort of surrealism with the feathers, but I'm not 100% sure.
I really hope the feathers make an appearance.
I know, I'm hoping so as well.
Gosh, you've got the nobility of the man already, Caroline.
Yeah, he sort of has this regal presence.
Where does that lie?
In the eyes.
In the eyes, OK.
Seems like he's sort of planning his next adventure.
OK.
Caroline Poole worked as a set designer on Hollywood blockbusters before becoming a full-time artist. Her self-portrait in oils took 1 week and was painted after she'd finished a challenging commission.
I have to say, the brush marking here looks very, very different to your self-portrait.
For the purpose of today, I've had to create a shorthand. So my work that takes a lot longer will literally, it feels like I'm sculpting, sort of carving out with tiny, tiny marks.
Yeah.
And it accumulates into a more polished look. But obviously today it's going to look a bit more energetic in the marks because you won't see them blended together.
Okay. But presumably today you are going to try and give us a finished portrait.
Yes, yeah,
You're not
yeah.
going to have a empty, bare
No,
background.
it won't be a floating face.
I mean, the eyes look fantastic. If that's what you're striving to get right, I feel like that's looking great right now.
To help inform our artists about their characters, each of today's sitters have brought along a personal object from home.
Stephen, lovely to have you here. Can you tell me about this very intriguing bottle with a pack of cards that shouldn't really fit in it?
Over the years, a pack of cards has been my paintbrush. You know, it's been the way that I've communicated with the world.
OK.
Growing up where I come from, you wasn't really surrounded by much opportunity. And I think there was a lot of diamonds in the rough, so to speak, that would get overlooked. So for me, the bottle almost represents bottling up the words and the voice of people from my background.
Yeah.
Here's one that I haven't put in a bottle. With my cars, you know, when I'm performing magic, suddenly something comes on inside of me. It gives me that confidence that I don't normally have in everyday life.
It does look like an extension of you, absolutely.
So, Dan, you brought this beautiful object. Tell me all about it.
It's been in our house since I was a kid, and I just love the idea of these tall ships roaming across the ocean, powered by the wind, and I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to have adventures like that?
And you have had adventures like that.
I know, I'm so lucky.
And how are you hoping that our artists today can capture some of that story?
It would be lovely if they all took really radically different approaches and showed off their own technical skills in ways I can't imagine.
Leighton, tell me about this beautiful object.
I've had many moments crying into that thing, thinking, am I going to be able to do the show? So it has lots of good and, you know, stressful memories, so...
Does it become almost totemic of, you can do it?
Exactly. Literally, if I'm on tour and I know that I've used my steam, I'm like, OK, my voice is there.
You look exquisite, and you've dressed so beautifully for this. You've obviously given it a lot of thought.
Yeah, I just thought, you know what, there's a fair few bits of texture in here, these beautiful feathers. I could have been, you know, cash, but I'm not much of a cash person, so I thought, why not give some drama?
You have really brought your A game today. We are very grateful.
Thank you so much.
I'm a little bit behind just because when I initially drew the face out, I had it about an inch or two lower down, and I just thought the composition would work a bit better if I elevated it so I could get in a few more feathers towards the bottom, so just trying to make up for lost time.
Ben Wilshaw Quinn works for a fine art publisher. His submission was originally a technical study before developing into a portrait. It's in oils and took 9 hours.
How are you doing, Ben? I imagine these feathers are a bit of a gift for you. You like these kind of like white abstracted spaces.
Yeah, I like sometimes keeping elements a bit more sketch-like and a bit more undone.
I can see there's already parts of the hair that you haven't touched. All the eyebrows, all the lips. Is that because you're thinking about how much of them will be left untouched, or is it you just haven't got to them yet?
The hair is wondering how much were left untouched. The eyebrows and lips, just because I haven't got to them yet.
Okay. I think you've made absolutely excellent progress. We will remain to see whether you're going to do something crazy later on, Ben.
I use a timer with my painting. It just helps me keep on track. So say, for example, if I only want to spend 15 minutes on the eyes, I'll set a timer, and the second it goes off, I got to move on to the face. It does give me a bit of a jump sometimes, but I think it's working well so far.
Rachel Chen is a dental student, and when she's not busy with her studies, she paints, tutors, and trains for triathlons. Her self-portrait in oils took 10 hours and captures a treasured moment on holiday.
Rachel, how's it going?
I think it's going okay so far, yeah.
Now, in your submission, the paint gets heavier and heavier. I got a sense you used the palette knife.
The palette knife is actually something I've recently started to experiment with. I get too focused in with fine details, but especially in a competition like this with 4 hours, I want to be confident enough with my strokes. And I think the palette knife, especially towards the end, I could just slap on the background.
Stephen, his likeness, is it an easy likeness?
I think he's got like a very whimsical like character, just a lot of like youthful energy. I don't know how to describe. If I can get that right, then I think the painting will really come to life.
Our 9 artists are reaching the midway point of today's challenge.
I'm not very calm. I think it might be a struggle with time to get the feathers done in the background, but I'm going to try.
I think I'm sort of on track. I just want to make sure that all the compositional devices are all working with each other.
I'm feeling quite anxious that we're halfway through. I'm just trying to finish as much as I can at this point. I want to make sure the face looks a bit better than it does right now.
For 2 hours, our artists have been busy painting magician Stephen Frayne, historian and broadcaster Dan Snow, and performer Leighton Williams.
I'm gonna fall asleep. Have you ever sat for a portrait before?
No, it is much harder than I thought.
History, feathers and magic. Another day down the art mine. Enjoying the day?
It's a great day. There's a real sense of calm. I feel like we've got some really good artists in the room today.
That comes from the sitters as well. They're all giving good sitting, and I think the artists are responding.
Yes, some sitters come into the show for a little bit of a rest, but Dan's hosting his own podcast.
They'd all gone mad. They descended into drunken fights.
I think the artists are really loving it because it's only with that engagement that you really get to understand where their energy is coming from.
Caroline is painting Dan like a sort of epic hero.
I really admire Caroline for being able to achieve so much so quickly. Sometimes you worry that when an artist has to make such a shorthand, they lose some of that jewel-like quality. But my God, Dan's eyes are magnificent.
I'm a bit worried about Caroline. At the moment, I think she's struggling. The eyes are overdone, and in a sense, everything else is underdone, so she's got to find a solution, really.
Manvir, like her self-portrait, has given us a frame. How's she getting on?
I'm so in awe of Manvir's bravery. I mean, she's giving us a portrait in the smallest head I've ever seen. And to get the features and the bone structure is really, really hard. I mean, she's doing a really, really good job.
Rob very quickly gave us a good likeness.
I mean, Rob's likeness at the start was fantastic. I was really worried that it would become slick and we'd lose a little bit of Dan, but so far, he's reining it back.
Leighton has given us these fabulous feathers.
Leighton's a fantastic sitter. The feathers are either a gift or a curse. I think Ben's made some excellent choices. I like it a lot more now that he's actually started to paint in the clothing. I'm slightly worried that the white patches on the hair are a bit clunky. But yeah, very interesting.
Brogan's such a sunny presence. How's he getting on?
I was a bit worried about Brogan at the beginning because he put Leighton really high up in the canvas, and I thought the head, the proportions weren't right in relation to the rest of the body. But as he sort of started applying the paint and I'm seeing the colour coming in and the form, it feels right.
Yeah, I mean, I worry about Brogan making a false move because it's so unforgiving, you know, the way that he's painting. I just really want the likeness to stay.
Shauna is quite a neat person. Her painting is neat. She's got a neat sitter.
Yes, there's a delicacy to Shauna's work. It's just extraordinary. I want to see more. I also want to see how she deals with spaces where there's nothing happening.
I really enjoyed talking to Stephen, but does he have a difficult likeness to capture?
I worry about the likeness completely, but I just wonder whether all of them are working from the tablets, and sometimes some characters, they just don't transfer.
That said, Rachel's style is so in a correspondence with photography, the way she flattens things. For me, her painting in that section is probably one of the most successful.
Simon's been busy working on facial tones most of the day so far.
Yeah, I think Simon's dealing with very muddy colours at the moment. What he has got is that drama that we saw in the self-portrait as well, and I think that will add an important element to the finished work.
And in the blue corner, Bessie.
I mean, the bar was set really high with Bessie's submission, so I was really, really nervous at the beginning of the day. I felt like she'd gone way too small, and there was no lightness whatsoever. But over the course of the day, she's starting to get there.
I just love it, and I love the colours. There is this huge expanse of white that needs to be dealt with, or not dealt with. A solution needs to be found.
I'm having the best time. It's just a huge privilege being here. I feel so spoiled being the centre of attention. At the end of the day, all I've got to do is sit here and stare out at them. I've had harder jobs.
I'm really down to see interpretations. Like, you know, there are many different ways that I'm sure I could be portrayed. I don't mind it being abstract. I don't mind it being quite lifelike. I'm quite intrigued to see, you know, what their artists do and what I prefer.
I'm quite excited to see the artist capture a side of me that I didn't know existed. I think we always look at ourselves in a certain way when people might perceive us in a completely unique way. It's like Christmas now, where I'm like, all right, I just want to open the presents, but it'll be so gratifying when I get to see it.
I'm over halfway there. The background is a big question mark in my mind. I don't want anything to detract from the face.
Is everything done?
No. Once I've done this, I'll go in on the hair again and do the, you know...
What's the...
These things that you have
Oh, I see.
a lot of. The flyaways.
The flyaways,
Yeah.
which makes it real, I suppose.
Yeah, it makes it a bit more three-dimensional rather than a Lego head.
Ben, what is this huge tub of paint? I think it's the biggest amount of paint we've had on the show. What is it?
Well, it's essentially acrylic wall paint, same paint I used to prime the canvas and texture it beforehand. And then I was just going in with it to neaten up some of the edges.
Leighton's head is finished. There's some tweaks. The shirt is beautiful, especially I would be very happy with that far collar. That
Yes,
sort of...
it was quite accidental the way it turned out like that. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm definitely not going to touch that now. It's only going to get worse.
With 1 hour left, I'm feeling slightly nervous. I just kind of want to bring everything together. I want paint to be all on the canvas so that I can ultimately then start tweaking his face a bit more.
I think the eyes are nearly there. Then I gotta move back to the background because it's not really popping as much as I'd like it to be. So I'm really trying to flesh out the colors.
I'm feeling good. I feel like I've got more done than I thought I would. I'm not 100% happy with the clothes and the feathers, but I think they're all right.
I'm feeling stressed out, only because I can feel the time going. If I had to stop now, I would be devastated. I can see where it's gonna get to, hopefully.
Our artists are nearing the end of their 4-hour challenge to paint magicians Stephen Frayne, historian Dan Snow, and performer Leighton Williams.
I think the only thing worrying me at this point is that I'm not going to finish. I think I like where I can imagine it going, but it's just get it finished in the time. I am doing it for my mum, and I think I've done my mum proud, and she's literally there. So I hope so.
The pressure is a bit on, but that's okay. Diamonds are made, I don't know. You need a lot of pressure to make diamonds.
I think I'm probably just gonna leave it in a sec and just like get some more deep blue in, and that's kind of it.
Artists, you have 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I think I might have to focus in on details just to really improve the likeness in the last few minutes.
That's it. You've done it. The last 4 hours are now history. Please step away from your easels. How have you found it?
I found it surprisingly stressful, given all I've done is sit down in a nice chair all day.
Well, that's not all you've done. You've delivered several episodes of a podcast
Well,
to
that's true.
them.
Well, we've had a nice chat. We've hung out. It's been really good.
Do you know where it's going to go? Have you got a spot on the wall above the fireplace in the living room?
Depends if it's a sort of fireplace kind of portrait. Is it a flex, or is it just a bit of an intimate thing for the bedroom?
For the bedroom?
Yeah, who knows?
That's a bold move.
Oh, well.
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
I thought this would look great. But there you know, why not? So, let's put you out of your misery.
OK.
Artist, can I please ask you to turn your easels?
Wow. I don't believe it. That is amazing. I never thought I'd be sitting here with 3 paintings of myself staring back at me. I feel like a megalomaniac. So good.
Let's have a closer look, shall we?
Made me look so nice.
Caroline.
Hello.
What a lovely portrait.
It's beautiful, and Caroline, all day, you were super focused. And you've nailed it. That's very like a picture that my mum has of me.
Really?
Yeah, so it's very strange. It's very similar, so that's lovely, thank you.
Manveer, with the full length.
Manveer kept telling me not to smile. She didn't want to waste time on my teeth. And then you've done me smiling.
You have a lovely smile.
Oh, that's really kind. I'm worried I'm man-spreading a little bit. Thank you, yeah, it's wonderful.
Rob, who's given us quite a heroic Dan.
Yeah, it's like one of those World War II propaganda posters. I think Rob has been too kind, and it's very, very flattering indeed.
And if you're looking for a bedroom photo, I've pictured that. That's the one, isn't it? So, time has come to pick
Well, it is impossible for me to choose between them. So I'm actually just going to choose one that I know will fit into a space, and I'm going to choose Caroline's.
Artists, please, turn your easels.
Whoa. This is cool, isn't it?
Should you have a closer look?
Yeah.
Rachel. Hi. Very handsome man looking at us from that canvas.
That's the artist, that's not me. But you've really captured the eyes there.
I was going to say it wouldn't be the same without eyes, but then that's a really weird thing to say about a portrait, isn't it? Great,
Thank you
Rachel.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, Simon. There's a vulnerability there, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm getting older now, but, you know, I feel like I've still got that boyish charm on the inside, and I feel like you got that there.
Great work, Simon. Thank you
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Stephen.
Bessie.
Hello.
It's a blue you.
I like that you've gone for the whole look. And you've got the bottle as well. I think it really adds to it.
It was needed. Can't have a plinth without something on.
Thanks, Bessie.
Thank you.
OK, Stephen. There are 3 portraits. You can have 1.
That's not fair, is it?
Who said it was going to be fair?
OK, I'm picking one purely on the fact that you've actually used my special item in it. This thing kind of means a lot to me. And I think if I'm going to get to take that home, then you should take this home, too.
Artists, please, turn your easels.
Oh, they're cute. I was so worried as well because I don't have a poker face. Woo!
Should we have a closer look?
Yes.
Yeah. First up, Ben.
Wow, unbelievable, Ben. It does feel very side-eye shady, but like in a good way, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's really quite stunning, honestly.
Thank you.
Brogan.
Was that me the whole time? I did feel like, the drama, wow. I love the colours in my face as well, like feels quite performative. Yeah. We look cute. Hey, Shauna. I'm actually gobsmacked. I was not expecting this at all. This is so detailed. Even like the shimmer in the eye and the earrings. Oh, the details, darlings, details.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, the sense was it would be a difficult choice.
Yeah.
I don't envy you.
Oh! I think I'm gonna go with you, Shauna. Amazing. Mwah, mwah. I'm so overwhelmed.
Left alone with the portraits, the judges can scrutinise today's work.
Rob very much sort of delivered the heroic historian, adventurer.
Yes, I think he tried to sort of undercut the heroicness by finding a wistful look. It's got that nice balance between the private person and the public person.
I think Manvir set herself a great task in making Dan's head so small, and she's worked away at it. He's been lost a little bit in it. You still feel his presence, but, you know, I admire her bravery in taking on that whole pose. Caroline knew that she was going to have to find this middle way, and I think she's found a really happy medium. There are some tiny touches, like in the hair, the white, it's just slightly too heavy-handed, but, you know, great lightness, great sense of mood.
I'm really pleased that Bessie used the blue today, and I'm pleased that she included the object. I think that she maybe had issues reconciling what the picture was supposed to be as a complete whole, and I would like to have seen her be able to sleep on it almost.
I think Simon was a bit frustrated, but what he did really, really respond to was hearing Stephen talk about his childhood. And that, for him, sort of brings this poignancy and this sadness, really.
I think Rachel's caught Stephen reaching out rather tentatively and trying to connect, and that's rather moving. And I like the unfinished ear, but they don't match with the very finished eyes.
I love what Shauna's been able to achieve today. No colour, no big expressive movements, and yet it really commands your attention.
Shauna's really cleverly used the limited materials that she has to hand, and then the beautiful use of the linen does so much hard work for her.
The likeness is an interesting one. It does play on the likeness of persona rather than likeness on the day. So, question mark about that. But what a yummy, beautiful bit of painting. Every mark visible.
This position we know can be a real challenge to get that far eye and then that far cheek. Ben got it absolutely spot on.
I love the handling of the shirt and the way that it all starts to fall undone. Gravity undoing the picture.
That one is so extraordinary and out of the range of all the others. It has got a quality of its own that needs celebrating.
If you introduce that one as well, then you've got quite an extraordinary trio.
I think those three work really well together. I feel the loss of this one in a sense, but I think today these are the right three probably for us to go in.
Artists, you've all done brilliantly, and it's been fascinating watching your creative processes. Having looked at all the portraits, the judges have settled on a shortlist of 3. The first artist is Rob Perry. The second is Shauna McAvoy. And the third artist to be shortlisted is Brogan Bertie.
I'm feeling really tired, but really happy.
I love the face today.
I learned so much from it. I don't think I'll ever do anything like this again, so it's been really fun.
I think it's been a fantastic day.
Really good day, really good artist, and it shows in the work that we've got, actually.
Shauna's really interesting self-portrait, next to this really cute portrait of Leighton, quite illustrative.
There's a quality there which is quite graphic, but when you get really close and look at the eyes, they're really penetrating, and she does everything in this kind of like soft, out-of-focus way, which actually is not illustrative.
You talked about it being cute, but actually now that I see them side by side, I see a malevolence in the portrait of Leighton, which I really, really felt in Shauna's self-portrait. But what unites them both is this really forlorn look on both faces.
So Rob has given us this sort of boy's own hero version of Dan.
Dan is a boy's own hero, isn't he? I think the difficulty that all of the artists had with Dan was not playing to it too much. Rob managed to get it. It's a great head.
Both are very strong portraits physically, but they do speak about masculinity as well. But yes, Dan's on the verge of just being too handsome.
Which brings us to Brogan.
I think it's interesting seeing Brogan's work today compared to his self-portrait, because the self-portrait, there's a lot less there, and it's usually the other way around. He's done a lot more today. Although there's a lovely stillness in the face and there's a great likeness, what I really love is that it's so experimental. It's completely unforgiving, there's no blending, everything's going to sit on the surface, so it's really exposed. It's like a painting under a spotlight.
It's interesting you say a great likeness, because compared to the other 2 portraits done today, some people I could imagine would say that isn't a great likeness.
Yeah, I can understand exactly why you'd say that. I think what I realise, though, when I look at the 2 side by side, is what Brogan captures is attitude.
Yes, Brogan's likenesses are the personas, and I think that comes across. It's such a daredevil bit of painting.
Shauna, Rob, Brogan, the judges were so impressed by the work you produced today, but only one of you can go through to the semi-final. The artist chosen displayed a consistent confidence in their artistic inventiveness, and that artist is Brogan Bertie.
It feels incredible to have won. It was a great experience. I did not expect it to continue, and I'm so happy that it can.
Well done for the time.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought Brogan's portrait was amazing. It's so well deserved that he won. He's just an incredible artist.
Watching Brogan work, there's obviously a really strong sense that he knows what he's doing, but there's still this element of risk and experimentation. It's very unforgiving. You can't paint things over, you can't blend things in. Very exciting way to make art.
Thank you so much.
See you in a couple of weeks.
I'm going to celebrate by going for a huge pint and then doing loads of practice for the semi-final.
If you want to find out more about the competition and the artists featured, visit our website, skyartsartistoftheyear.tv.